The Wanament Canal was more than an irrigation project. It became a symbol of Haiti's defiance, a battle for economic independence, and proof that when the Haitian people stand together, no force can stop them. It was built under the weight of history, a history of massacres, betrayals, and foreign exploitation, and in the face of opposition from Luis Abinader's Dominican government, Ariel Henry's corrupt silence, and international forces that wanted Haiti to remain weak and dependent. Why Canal Massacre? A name that carries blood and resistance. The Canal Massacre got its name from the Massacre River, a natural border between Haiti and the Dominican Republic. But the name carries a deep and painful history, one that Dominicans would rather forget, and one that Haitians would never forgive. In 1937, Dominican dictator Rafael Trujillo ordered the mass execution of Haitians living in the Dominican Republic. Over 12,000 to 30,000 men, women, and children were slaughtered in what became known as the Parsley Massacre. Dominican soldiers forced Haitians to say the Spanish word perejil, parsley, a word difficult for many Creole speakers to pronounce correctly. Those who failed were hacked to death with machetes or shot. Bodies were dumped into the Massacre River, turning it into a flowing graveyard of Haitian blood. But in 2023, Haitians reclaimed the name. The canal, built on the very river where their ancestors were murdered, became a symbol of resistance. It was a message to the Dominican government. You tried to erase us, you tried to drown us, but we are still here, and we are taking back what is ours. The Haitian occupation of the Dominican Republic, the root of Dominican hatred. To understand why Luis Abinader and his government fought so hard against the canal, one must look at Haiti's occupation of the Dominican Republic, 1822 to 1844. After securing its independence in 1804, Haiti faced constant threats from France, Spain, and the United States. To prevent the Spanish from using Santo Domingo to attack Haiti, President Jean-Pierre Boyer marched his army into what is now the Dominican Republic and abolished slavery there. For 22 years, Haiti ruled the entire island. The Dominican elite, descendants of Spanish slaveholders, never forgave Haiti for freeing their slaves. When the occupation ended in 1844, Dominican leaders built their national identity on hatred of Haiti, portraying Haitians as invaders, inferior people, and a threat to Dominican sovereignty. Over the next century, Dominican politicians used anti-Haitian rhetoric to maintain power. Trujillo's massacre in 1937 was a part of this hatred, and in 2020, Luis Abinader followed in that tradition, building his entire presidency on the idea that Haitians were an enemy to the Dominican Republic. Jovenel Moise, a vision. Cut short. Jovenel Moise was not a man of power when he first stepped onto Haiti's political stage. He was not a warlord, a general, or a veteran of the corrupt Haitian political elite. He was a businessman, a man of the land, a man who understood that Haiti's greatest strength was in its self-sufficiency. Jovenel Moise saw the truth that so many before him had ignored. He was not a perfect leader, but he understood one fundamental truth: Haiti could not be free if it depended on the Dominican Republic for survival. For decades, Haiti imported most of its food from the Dominican Republic, despite having fertile land, water resources, and hardworking farmers. The reason? Haitian farmers had no irrigation, no government support, and no infrastructure to compete with Dominican agriculture. Moise's plan was simple: build the Wanament Canal, use the water from the Massacre River to irrigate Haitian farms, reduce dependence on Dominican imports, empower Haitian agriculture. But this terrified the Dominican elite. If Haiti could produce its own food, the Dominican economy would lose billions of dollars. Haiti would no longer be their captive market. Then on July 7, 2021, Moise was assassinated. His murder was no coincidence. While the official story blames mercenaries and corruption, many Haitians believe the canal played a major role. Moise's death conveniently halted the canal project, allowing the Dominican Republic and other foreign interests to maintain their control over Haiti's economy. Ariel Henry, a puppet. Who did nothing after Moise's assassination, Ariel Henry was not elected. he was installed. Foreign powers chose him to be Haiti's leader because they knew he would do nothing. And when the people resumed the canal project in 2023, Henry remained silent. He did not send security forces to protect the workers. He did not negotiate with the Dominican government to defend Haiti's right to the water. He did not fund the project or support the farmers who would benefit from it. Why? Because Ariel Henry was a puppet, a leader who served foreign interests, not the Haitian people. Abinader's plan: starve Haiti into submission. When Haitians resumed construction, Louis Abinader panicked. He knew that if the canal was completed, Haiti would no longer be economically dependent on the Dominican Republic, so he closed the border. He stopped trade, cut off fuel supplies, and sent Dominican troops to intimidate the Haitian workers. His plan was clear: starve the Haitian people until they surrender. But Haitians are survivors. The power of Haitian unity. When the government failed to act, the people took matters into their own hands. Haitians abroad donated money to fund the canal. Local workers volunteered their labor. Farmers, engineers, and ordinary citizens came together to dig the canal with their bare hands. BSAP, a Haitian resistance group, provided security, standing guard against Dominican threats. The Vodou ceremony, summoning the ancestors. When Dominican soldiers threatened to intervene, the Haitian people turned to their spiritual roots. A Vodou ceremony was held at the canal. Drums echoed through the night, summoning the spirits of Haiti's revolutionaries: Toussaint Louverture, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, Charlemagne Péralte. Priests and priestesses called upon Ogu, the warrior spirit, to protect the canal. The next morning, something strange happened. Dominican troops retreated. Some soldiers, fearing divine retribution, refused to march on the canal. Others whispered that the Haitian spirits were too strong. Victory, Abinader's defeat, and Haiti's triumph. Despite every obstacle, the Haitian people completed the canal. They won. Abinader, humiliated, was forced to reopen the border. His plan to starve Haiti into submission had failed. Ariel Henry, exposed as a traitor, remained powerless and irrelevant. The message was clear: Haitians do not wait for leaders to save them. Haitians do not beg for permission to build their future. Haitians stand together, and when they do, no force on earth can stop them. The Wanament Canal was not just an irrigation project, it was a revolution, and Abinader will think twice before ever challenging a united Haiti again. The aftermath: Haiti's struggle for true independence. With the Wanament Canal completed, Haiti proved its resilience to the world, but the battle was far from over. The canal was just the beginning of a larger fight for sovereignty, a fight that would expose even deeper betrayals, force Haiti to confront its enemies at home and abroad, and set the stage for a new era of Haitian defiance. Humiliated by the canal's completion, Louis Abinader refused to accept defeat. He could no longer starve Haiti into submission, but he could still try to cripple its economy. He increased tariffs on goods exported to Haiti. He restricted visas and deported thousands of Haitians. He intensified propaganda, fueling more Dominican hatred toward Haiti. His goal was clear: if Haiti was going to resist, he would make them suffer for it. But Haiti was prepared. The people had learned a powerful lesson: they could survive without Dominican imports. Farmers, empowered by the canal, produced more food. Local markets thrived, and with support from the Haitian diaspora, new economic projects emerged across the country. Ariel Henry's final betrayal. While the people fought for survival, Ariel Henry remained silent. Even after seeing the success of the canal, he made no effort to expand irrigation to other parts of the country. He refused to stand up to Abinader. Instead, he continued to serve foreign interests, prioritizing international approval over the needs of his people. Haitians began to see the truth. Ariel Henry was not just weak, he was a puppet, a traitor, and an obstacle to progress. The rise of a new resistance. Seeing the government's inaction, the people took the next step. Communities organized their own development projects. Local leaders started expanding irrigation, repairing roads, and rebuilding markets without government support. Grassroots movements emerged, demanding an end to corruption and foreign control. Among them was BSAP, the group that had protected the Canal. What started as a resistance force soon became something more, a symbol of national self-reliance. A turning point, the uprising against Ariel Henry. As tensions grew, mass protests erupted across Haiti. The people no longer accepted excuses. Côte Cob Petro-Caribe A? Where is the Petro-Caribe money? Canal La Pop Canpe? The canal will not stop. Ariel Henry démission? Ariel Henry resign. Faced with nationwide unrest, Henry's foreign backers began to abandon him. They saw that his rule was unsustainable. They needed a new plan, a new puppet. But this time, the people were prepared to fight back. Abinader's desperation, a last attempt to control Haiti. Abinader, fearing Haiti's growing independence, tried to manipulate the situation. He called for international intervention, pretending to be concerned about Haiti's instability. But his real goal was to keep Haiti weak and dependent. The Haitian people saw through the deception. They knew intervention was just another form of occupation. The fight for the Wanament Canal was just the beginning. The real battle was for Haiti's complete independence, political, economic, and social. The canal proved that Haitians, when united, could accomplish the impossible. Now they had to decide, would they allow corrupt politicians and foreign powers to steal their victory, or would they continue the fight until Haiti was truly free? The answer was clear. The people had awakened, and this time they wouldn't be stopped.